week 3. This was the only trade we took this week. We had exam like intense, not really intense, but we had exam this week. So we couldn't really pay too much attention to the markets. Luckily, this was, I think, one of the only places we could enter this week, honestly. It was around Wednesday or Thursday. Not sure. It was around Wednesday or Thursday we entered this play. Everything was going fine. Condition, broke out candle. Broke out candle as usual. We waited. Let's see what happens next. The bulls kept control. The bears gave us a chance to enter. After this candle, chance of venture was pretty positive in the play. Then after this, we're like, okay, the bulls, at least the bears are not taking over the matter. Like, the bulls are in control. So after this, I probably pushed it. I pushed it here. I pushed it at this base. Probably I love this candle. Yeah, I love this candle. Love the candle. Okay, I pushed it. I love the candle. I pushed it. I love the candle. Triggered. Everything was going fine. Very close to TP. What happened here was that we stretched our take profit. This was the mistake we made in this week, because this trade was a 2.2% play. It was a 2.2% play trade, and we stretched our take profit. We stretched our take profit because we knew that it will take us out for the week. Basically, if we get TP, then we are done for the month. And I wanted to be done as quick as possible. Examples there, I was like, I'm just tired of this. I'm just get out of this shit. So I overestimated my take profits. I'm pretty sure I should have put it here. If I put it here, that probably, this was it. The low of this schematic. This was the TP I should have placed it at. But how many pips is that? What's this one about 9,240. That was a high share. 9,240. We stretched it too high. Because of that, we didn't TP. Came very close to our TP and did not hit it. Reversed. After this reversal, we were just like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. All or nothing, that kind of shit. Because if it worked, I'll be done. If it didn't, then I'll find out next week. That was my thought process at the point. But then again, I should have realized that I was not thinking properly, honestly, because I was just tired. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I was like, big. It was Thursday. I was tired. I was done with the play. I was just tired in general. So, like, if it's working, it's working. If it's not working, it's not working. Like, honestly, looking back, I should have caught the play here. I should have caught the play, like, after this candle. Worst, we made 2 mistakes. One, overstretching our TP. Second was now trying to force a press trade by placing it here. Force a press trade by placing it here. Force a press trade by placing it here. With CTC around like this level, I was like, well, okay. So we got stopped because we already broken even this play. Broke even, so we got stopped on both the pressed and the original trade. It wasn't just ideal at all. The reason why we won't press this play is because, okay, I now later brought my TP down to this level. I was like, okay, and to hit my press trade and TP so that the adjusted reduced take profits, the increased lot will compensate for the reduced TP. That was the thought process, but this was not a qualified press trade. Normally, if I'm going to press it, I would have pressed it here, but that opportunity did not arise, so we just didn't press the trade at all. Well, That caused us to have a very annoying loss, but it was a loss of 0.25%. It was not a lot, but we had potential. At max, this trade was like 1.5, 1.6. Already like 3.4%. Like 3.4%. I wanted to hit 3.6, 3.7, like 3.4%. When it now dropped, I think it was around like 3.2. In my mind, I was like, Joe, cut this trade first. Then we'll find the remaining 0.3 or 6% later. But we didn't. The reason why? Because I was not in the mood. I just wanted to get it done. If it was not going to work, it was not going to work. One other trade would take me to 2.2% because each of my trades is risking 0.75 to get at least 2.2, 2.1 on 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Could also be 2.8, 1 to 4 risk reward. If you press the trade, that's the best case scenario, 3.5%. But we couldn't. We're not in the mood to analyze the play. Like we're not like that Thursday. I was just not in the mood to do anything. I was not in the mood, and I can't blame myself honestly. But next time, the lessons to learn here are 3. I think two. 1, don't overstretch your TP. We know this. I just feel like those conditions that influence the decision. Conditions on the ground, but that was one. Don't ever stretch your TP. Don't you know where your take fucking profit is supposed to be? Don't overdo yourself, my friend. That's 1. 2. Your press trade was unqualified. You've broken a rule, you've broken another rule here. This press trade was uncalled for. This press trade was not supposed to exist. Like you just don't do this. Don't relax your conditions for entry. What else? Yeah. And 3, if your trade is going to give you, let's just say 3.4%, your target is 3.5. Close it at the 3.4%. Close it at the 3.4%. That's 0.1. The reason why we are afraid of a 0.1, like looking for 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 is because if we last February 2021, yes, break even to carry to the next month, so we couldn't meet that target. So basically we were around like 9.990, around that like 0.1, and we just like, it was already Friday, the last day. I was like, okay, let me just gamble small, just try. We sank the account 5%, like this. That was all. In the last day. Because then again, it was like, if I can't get this 1%, I'm done. So the conditions failed this year, but nothing good about that. That was pretty well for the week. That EU was only AED card was only played, and my CG, CDGPY, I think there was a play on CJ, but the AED card was already around like 3%. I was like, I beg, forget this. I'm done. That's all for it. So that was all for the week. AED card was only played. Next week, hope we can recover our losses. Next time, get close to that 3.4 and place another trade on his own for the 0.1. Don't relax your reason why we are afraid was because we knew that we would relax our rules if we're looking for just around like 0.5%. So don't relax your rules ever, even if it's just for 0.5%. That's all.